All right, big night for Val Andrusyshyn here at the state qualifying in Griswold. I guess kind of a big story was you can run 400s. How did this all come about?
Last week I ran the 4x4 in Underwood. Split a time with like 52.5. So I texted my coach. I said I think I can win the 400. Came out here, won it. Pretty happy about it.
So what kind of a time did you think you were capable of putting together in that?
I feel like I want to get a sub 52, but I went a little over. It's all right though, so not upset about it.
And then you anchored the 4x4 here tonight, and I was up in the bleachers at the time when you took off, and everybody in the crowd was like, "Oh my gosh, look at you ran out of the gates like it was 100." But just kind of talk about that quick start and the strategy.
I had a good start, but after that I was dead. Didn't want to run after that. My legs just started cramping up. Finished slow. So yeah.
Well, another big part of the night was the 100 with 5 really good guys in the field, and you were real close with Partridge last week at conference, and you got him here tonight, so that had to feel good.
Yep.
So how were you able to, a guy who you haven't necessarily beaten a lot head-to-head, how'd you get it done tonight?
Just had to have the right mindset. I had to make sure I got all the blocks really good. And that happened, so I was pretty happy about it.
Was your goal to win the race, or did you have a certain time in mind in the 100?
I want to get under 11.3 because I knew I was going to go to state if I get under 11.3.
What do you think it'd be like to run at the state meet?
I just want to place. That's my only goal right now. Pretty excited.
What about the 110 highs tonight? Is that an event you've done a whole heck of a lot this year?
Twice. I did it at Trainer a long time ago. Didn't turn out that good. Then I did it at Underwood last week. Wasn't that great. I was thinking about just asking him if I could drop it, but then I just ran it. So
how do you think about what might happen if you actually spent more time like running a 400 or running the 110 highs, what you might be able to do if you train more in these races?
110 highs, I've been thinking about getting better form, but we just haven't had a lot of time to work on that because I do soccer also. So next week we'll have a lot of time.
Well, state meet coming up next week. What you have a certain event that you think maybe would be your biggest strength or one you really hope to do well in?
I'm thinking the open one I could place top 8. That's my goal.
Where have you kind of been in the past in state qualifying meets, and has that served as motivation to senior year put it together?
Last year I didn't go to state at all, which I was pretty bummed out. Sophomore year I went to state in the sprint med and shuttle hurdle, and we DQ'd the shuttle hurdle and got last in sprint med. I was pretty upset about that. So this year I just wanted to get back out there, run good.
So what's the practice schedule been like for you? Soccer's your primary, right?
Yeah.
So soccer every day and then track whenever you can, or what's the deal?
Usually track right after practice. Soccer starts at 4:45, or track right after school. Soccer starts at 4:45. Usually by 4:45 we get right off practice and go to soccer. But usually I don't have practice because there's always games.
Sure. The soccer team's having a great year. What can you say about what you guys have been able to do there?
Been pretty proud of us. We usually start off slow, but then we just get our head in the game and we start winning. We're going to have some tough competition in our districts, and I'm pretty excited about it.
As a senior, things are going to be coming to a close pretty soon for you. Do you step back and enjoy things a little bit more, or think about, I've got to do my best because this is the last go-around?
Last time going, got to do my best.
All right. You got a license to drive this thing, or what?
Oh, yeah. She goes pretty fast.
Pretty slick rig. All right. Thanks a bunch.